Y'all get ready?
Yes, you get ready.
We are gathered here today to sip some tea, honey. So make sure you guys have your teacups ready because this tea is what? Piping hot. So for all your tea sipping needs, make sure you guys check out lovelyti.net or amazon.com/shops/Lovelyti for all your tea sipping needs. Thank you guys so much for your support and stay tuned for the video. All right, so I want to come on here and talk about the Braxton family values. So if you guys don't know, this episode has been hyped up for weeks now. It's the whole Braxton family values. They're basically inviting Iyanla Vanzant to come onto the show and basically talk to these ladies. And I'm noticing they're like putting all these different clips on social media, and it's starting to look like a powder keg getting ready to blow, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and play you guys these different clips that are being, shown all over social media. Go ahead and check this out, and I'm gonna come back with the rest of my commentary. Honey. Okay, so you guys just saw those clips, okay? So my thing is this, if you guys, I remember about 2 weeks ago, Tamar was on the Wendy Williams show, and she was trying to explain, I think she was trying to do damage control as well as talk about, her sexual abuse situation. But I feel like she was also trying to do damage control because these clips make her look hella horrible, very disrespectful, especially when Mama Evelyn jumped in and had to check her real quick for how she was talking to Miss Vanzant, okay? And then you have poor Toni Braxton basically saying she's tired and she does not like her family. And I really feel like the only reason why Toni did this show was to help her sisters, was to, give them a face and let people know who they are. Because a lot of people in the industry, they may know her sisters, but many of us in the public had no idea, who any of these women were, things like that. And Toni really put her brand out there. She put her sisters on. And I really feel like as long as this show has been running, it's been more of a detriment than a help to the sisters, okay? Toni's still finding her career because even on the show, she kind of steered clear of the drama. She didn't get involved in too much stuff. A lot of people on the show have been affected and for the worse. Tamar initially was like the rich woman, the snob. She had the rich husband, and now she's divorced and trying to pick up the pieces. Tawana ended up getting divorced. Trina also ended up getting divorced. Now, Tracy's still with her husband, but the other sisters, they have conflict with her. They don't really deal with her as much. They don't go out there and go see her like how Tracy goes on and sees the sisters. And this is kind of what happens when you put your whole life on reality television, okay? This is what happens. Even with the promotion of this episode, as you can tell, they're splitting things up bit by bit to make things look more crazy, to make things look more dramatic, to make Tamar look even worse. And maybe, that's how Tamar got down during that episode. I don't know. I haven't watched the full episode yet. I think it's supposed to air tonight or something like that. But I just find it just really disturbing that this Christian family has literally let reality television destroy them. At this point in time, I feel like if they want to salvage their family, they all need to get off of reality television. Tamar included, Tracy included. At the end of the day, what's more important? Getting the money, getting the views, or trying to come back together as a family? Because the way this stuff is being put out there, the way it's edited, it's just making them look worse and worse. And then you have the sisters who sit there and backbite and talk mess about each other in the confessionals, and they throw stones and daggers. And I understand why Toni's tired. I understand why she feels like she does not want to deal with her family. She doesn't need the stress of this, and I just think that, for their sake, if they want the Braxtons to still be together as a family, they need to pull the plug on the show altogether. It's really sad to see them there. I mean, Trina looks depressed. You can see the bags in her eyes. That's why they say all money's not good money. You know what I'm saying? They were initially happy when the show first started, but now fast forward almost 5-6 years later, I think that's how long the show's been on. Look at their lives. Their lives are literally in shambles. This is not the same group of women that we met all those many years ago that were happy and they had this strong sisterhood. They had a strong bond with their mother and everything else.
No more baby, no more baby, no more baby, no more baby. Say my not baby, no more. Get your line, get your line, get your line. Hey, come. Dear dog, like all of y'all. Dear dog, what we want you to know.
It's really sad to see their family basically deteriorating before everybody's eyes. You know, now they're pinning, you know, everybody against Iyanla Vanzant. I don't always agree with Iyanla Vanzant, but at the end of the day, she is an elder and she does have a lot of knowledge. Now, does she have degrees? No, she doesn't. But she does have like a lot of wisdom and a lot of things that she's done in her life. And she wants to, you know, stop people from making the same mistakes that she's made. So I will give her respect in that aspect. But at this point in time, I'm seeing online it's turning into a whole Tamar and the Braxtons versus Iyanla Vanzant. And it's really sad that it's being spun like this on social media. So anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Let me know your thoughts on this entire situation. How do you feel about all these clips that are being posted online, you know, trying to prepare everybody for this show? Do you feel like a lot of it is being edited to make, you know, the Braxtons look bad or to make Tamar look bad? And then do you agree with me that at the end of the day, these women need to just stop and pull the plug on this show altogether? If they want to salvage their family and salvage what they have left, they need to go ahead and just get rid of the show, because this entire situation is really disturbing to see all of this going on. So anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T, and I hope you really enjoyed that video. If you want to know more about my look of the day, or if you want a way to contact me concerning advertisement and sponsorship deals, definitely feel free to click my description box. There's plenty of information in there. Please stay tuned for the next video. Talk to y'all later.